Hi there and welcome. I'm your host Nas, CELTA certified native English speaker, and excited to talk about phishing today. This session has been created specifically for my advanced students. So let's dive right in, but first grab a notebook and a pen, and I'd like you to write down all the vocabulary you hear associated with phishing, scams, and deception. There's a lot. So, are you ready? In today's digital age, the internet has become an integral part of our lives, offering convenience, connectivity, and endless opportunities. That's great. However, alongside its benefits, the online world also harbors various risks, including phishing, catfishing, and sad phishing, three deceptive practices that pose significant threats to users' privacy, security, and emotional well being. Phishing involves cyber criminals casting fraudulent emails, messages, or websites to lure unsuspecting individuals into divulging sensitive information such as passwords, credit card details, or personal data. And these phishing attempts often masquerade as legitimate entities such as banks, social media platforms, or even government agencies, tricking users into providing confidential information under false pretenses. Once obtained, this information can be used for identity theft, financial fraud, or other malicious activities. Now let's move on to catfishing, which is the act of creating fake online personas to deceive others, typically for personal gain, emotional manipulation, or social engineering purposes. Catfishers often fabricate elaborate stories, photos, and profiles to establish emotional connections with their targets, then exploiting their trust, empathy, and vulnerability for various motives, including romance scams, financial fraud, or cyberbullying. These deceptive tactics can have devastating consequences, causing emotional distress, financial loss, and even reputational damage to victims who fall prey to the catfish's deceitful schemes. Next up, we have sad phishing, a lesser known but equally insidious form of online deception. And this involves exploiting individuals' emotions and vulnerabilities to manipulate them into sharing personal information or engaging in harmful behaviors. Sad fishers may use sympathy inducing stories, emotional appeals, or psychological manipulation tactics to elicit compassion, trust, or guilt from their targets. And this often prompts them to disclose sensitive information or perform actions that compromise their privacy, security, or well being. And this form of emotional manipulation can have profound effects on victims, leading to emotional distress, financial loss, or exploitation. Now, I've told you all the bad news. How can one protect oneself from falling victim? Users must remain vigilant, skeptical, and informed about potential online threats. Exercise caution when encountering suspicious emails, messages, or profiles. Verify the legitimacy of online entities and employ robust security measures. And what are these security measures? Two-factor authentication, antivirus software. And by doing this, we can mitigate the risks posed by these deceptive practices. So, in conclusion, phishing, catfishing, and sad phishing represent serious cybersecurity and privacy concerns. But by staying informed, vigilant, and security conscious, we can navigate the online landscape with confidence and resilience. Try to fill in the blanks. Pause on each slide and try to fill in the missing words. This is an example of a phishing email, okay? Pause while you are trying to fill in the answers and then move on to the next slide. How did you do? Let me know in the comments. Now, I'd like to delve into a real life scenario of someone who encountered a phishing scam. Pay close attention as I narrate the story and be sure to jot down any warning signs or red flags you notice. So, meet Sarah, a diligent online shopper who enjoys browsing for deals and discounts on various e commerce platforms. One day, Sarah received an email notification claiming to be from her favorite online store, offering an exclusive 50% discount on all purchases for a limited time. Excited at the prospect of saving money, Sarah clicked on the link provided in the email and was directed to a website that looked identical to the official online store. As Sarah proceeded to make a purchase, she noticed a few unusual aspects on the website, such as misspelled words in the product descriptions and a lack of secure payment options. But despite these red flags, Sarah proceeded with her transaction, eager to take advantage of the seemingly unbeatable discount. Days later, Sarah discovered unauthorized transactions on her credit card statement, totaling hundreds of dollars. Shocked and dismayed, she realized that she had fallen victim to a phishing scam disguised as a legitimate promotional offer. So, what warning signs or red flags did you notice in Sarah's story? For those of you who are joining my advanced session, advanced speaking session on phishing, here are some of the speaking questions you will be asked to discuss with your classmates. In addition, you will be required to present a short anecdote about a time where you or someone you know encountered a phishing, catfishing, or sad phishing attempt online. Not only would I like you to describe the situation, but I'd love for you to use some of the vocabulary that you have already heard in this session. And last but not least, we're not going to ignore debates. And here are the 4 debate statements. If you would like to be surprised, stop watching now. If you would like to do some preparation, please feel free to look at the statements and jot down some notes. If you enjoyed this session, please like and subscribe for our C1, C2 coveted series, Advanced Speaking with Nas. Thanks for watching.